Have you ever wondered how far back Native American history stretches? This isn't just a question of dates and times, but a journey into the deep, rich tapestry of a culture that has woven itself into the very fabric of the American continent. The narrative of Native American history is one shrouded in mystery, a tantalizing enigma that beckons us to delve deeper. It's a story that's often overlooked, eclipsed by the tales of Columbus and the so-called New World. But let's pause for a moment and ask ourselves, how new was this world that Columbus stumbled upon? The truth is, Native American history predates the arrival of Europeans by thousands of years, a fact that's often eclipsed by the typical misconceptions surrounding their history. The story we've been told, the one where history began with Columbus's arrival, is but a fraction of the true, vibrant chronicle of the Native American people. The history of Native Americans is not just a linear timeline, but rather an intricate web of stories, cultures and civilizations that have left indelible marks on the landscape of America. Their legacy goes far beyond the cliched image of teepees and feathered headdresses. They were astronomers, farmers, warriors and artists. They built cities, developed complex social structures, and above all, they were the stewards of the land. But despite their profound impact, the history of Native Americans remains shrouded in a cloak of mystery. Many questions still linger unanswered, like echoes from a time long past. How did they first arrive in America? What civilizations rose and fell before Columbus ever set sail? How did they live? What did they believe, and how did their societies function? These questions are what drive us to unravel the intricate tapestry of Native American history. They push us to look beyond the surface, to delve into the rich layers of the past that lie beneath the commonly accepted narrative. So, are you ready to venture into the unknown, to delve into the past, to uncover the secrets and stories that have been silently whispering from the shadows of history? Join us as we journey back in time, way before Columbus set foot on American soil. Our journey begins in a period known as the Paleo-Indian or Lithic stage. This is an epoch shrouded in mystery, a time when the first humans set foot on the American continent, their lives etched in stone and bone. The Paleolithic period, stretching as far back as 15,000 years ago, marks the earliest known history of Native Americans. The stage is set with the discovery of ancient stone tools, unearthed from the depths of time, whispering the silent stories of our earliest ancestors. These tools, ingeniously crafted for hunting and gathering, speak volumes about the lives led by these pioneering humans. The Clovis culture, named after the location of the first discovery in Clovis, New Mexico, is one such tale told by archaeologists. The distinctive fluted spear points, meticulously chiseled by the hands of our ancestors, are considered among the continent's oldest artifacts. These points, often found near the remains of large mammals like mammoths, suggest that these early humans were big game hunters, living off the land in a world untouched by modern civilization. The Monteverde site in Chile offers another glimpse into this elusive era. Here, evidence of human habitation dates back an astounding 14,000 years, challenging previous theories about when the Americas were first populated. The remnants of wooden huts, hearths, and even preserved footprints paint a vivid picture of a nomadic tribe, thriving against the odds in an unforgiving landscape. These archaeological findings, like pieces of a vast intricate puzzle, provide crucial evidence of the first human inhabitants in America. But they also leave us with more questions than answers. Who were these early humans? Where did they come from? And how did they survive in such a harsh, untamed world? These questions, while tantalizing, remind us that history is not just a record of the past, but a mystery to be unraveled, a story to be told. As we step out of the Paleolithic era, we move forward into a period of significant transformation. Welcome to the Archaic Period, a time of change and adaptation. This period, spanning from 8,000 to 2,000 years ago, was a time of significant development in Native American history. As the Ice Age receded, a warmer climate enveloped North America, leading to a transformation in the environment. This shift prompted a change in the way of life for the early inhabitants. They adapted, evolved and flourished during this period, marking the start of the Archaic Age. The Archaic Period witnessed a surge in technological innovation. The Native Americans began to diversify their toolkit, moving away from the large, generalized tools of the Paleolithic period. They developed smaller, more specialized tools, such as fishhooks, nets, and grinding stones, reflecting a shift in their subsistence strategies. As the environment changed, so did the hunting techniques. The large game of the Ice Age was replaced by smaller, more diverse fauna. The Native Americans developed new hunting and gathering techniques to exploit this wider range of resources. The bow and arrow, an iconic symbol of Native American culture, also made its first appearance during this time. But it wasn't just the tools and hunting techniques that evolved. The Archaic Period also saw changes in social organization. The nomadic lifestyle of the Paleolithic period gave way to more settled, semi-sedentary communities. These communities began to establish trade networks, exchanging goods and ideas across vast distances. A sense of spirituality also began to emerge during the Archaic period, with evidence of ceremonial burials and the creation of rock art. These practices demonstrate an increasing complexity in their social and religious life. The Archaic period was a time of immense change and adaptation. It was a period of transition, laying the groundwork for the complex societies that would emerge in the centuries to follow. The technological innovations, the shift in hunting and gathering strategies, and the development of social organization during this period played a pivotal role in shaping the course of Native American history. The Archaic period set the stage for the next leap in Native American history. Next, we enter the Formative Stage, a period marked by the advent of agriculture. This stage, dear listeners, was a time of significant transformation in Native American history. A shift occurred from hunter-gatherer societies to a more settled agrarian lifestyle. This shift was not merely a change in sustenance methods, but it represented a fundamental shift in their way of life, social structure, and the way they interacted with their surroundings. Imagine this, a time when the domestication of plants and animals began to take hold. Corn, beans, and squash, known as the Three Sisters, became staples of their diet. These crops were not just food sources, they were the building blocks of civilization, allowing tribes to settle in one place, grow their population, and build more complex societies. And speaking of complex societies, this era saw the formation of intricate social structures and the development of trade networks. With the surplus of food, people could specialize in tasks other than food production. We see the emergence of artisans, warriors, and spiritual leaders, leading to a stratified society with distinct social roles. The development of trade networks was another significant milestone during the Formative Stage. Tribes were no longer isolated entities. They were part of a larger, interconnected network exchanging goods, ideas, and culture. Trade fostered relationships between tribes, allowing them to share technology, artistic styles, and even religious beliefs. But the Formative Stage was not just about the physical and societal changes, it was a time of intellectual growth as well. The Native Americans began developing systems of writing and calendrical systems, showcasing their remarkable ingenuity and creativity. In essence, the Formative Stage was an era of profound transformation, characterized by the rise of agriculture, the formation of complex societies, and the development of extensive trade networks. It was a time when Native American societies blossomed, showcasing a sophisticated understanding of their environment, social organization, and the world around them. The Formative Stage ushered in a new era of complexity and innovation. The Classic Stage, a time of cultural zenith in Native American history. This was an epoch marked by significant cultural, technological, and societal advancements, a period in history where the Native American societies flourished and prospered. Let's delve into the depth of this era to understand the complexity and richness of these societies. Firstly, we have the Anasazi, a culture known for their intricate architecture and advanced agricultural practices. They constructed multi-storied buildings into the sides of cliffs, a testament to their architectural prowess. Their development of irrigation systems and cultivation of maize were feats in agricultural innovation that cannot be overlooked. Then we have the Hohokam, a culture that resided in what is now the southwestern United States. They were known for their extensive canal systems which they used for irrigation. These systems were so advanced that they laid the groundwork for the modern irrigation networks in the region. The Hohokam were also renowned for their pottery and shell jewellery, showcasing their artistic capabilities. Lastly, let's visit the Mississippian culture, a society that is often referred to as the mound builders. They constructed large earthwork mounds for ceremonial and burial purposes. Their societal structure was complex, with a distinct hierarchy and sophisticated political system. The Mississippians also excelled in trade, with their network stretching across the continent. The classic stage was not just about monumental structures or technological advancements. It was a period that saw the blossoming of art, religion, and societal structures. These cultures had complex belief systems, intricate art forms, and well-established societal norms. Their understanding of astronomy, their development of calendars, and their ability to sustain large populations are all testaments to their intellectual capabilities. In essence, the classic stage was a period of cultural blossoming, setting the stage for the next era of Native American history. It was a time when these societies reached their peak, showcasing their abilities in various fields from architecture to agriculture, from art to astronomy. The legacy of these cultures continues to influence the modern world, reminding us of the rich tapestry of human history. The post-classic stage, a period of transformation and upheaval. This stage was a time of notable change. It saw the migration of tribes across the continent, from the vast plains to the dense forests and the arid deserts. The reasons were many, but survival was at the heart of it all. As the tribes moved, they carried with them their traditions, their cultures, their languages, and their ways of life. They adapted to new environments, learned to thrive in new conditions, and forged new paths in uncharted territories. They were not mere survivors, but pioneers and innovators, shaping and reshaping the world around them. Political structures, too, underwent significant transformations. Tribes that had once been scattered and isolated began to form alliances and confederations, creating stronger, more unified societies. The power dynamics shifted and evolved, leading to a complex web of relations between different tribes. And then there was the climate. The post-classic stage was a time of climatic shifts, of unpredictable weather patterns, of harsh winters and scorching summers. The tribes had to adapt to learn new ways of farming, of hunting, of living. They developed sophisticated irrigation systems, built sturdy dwellings, and harnessed the power of the elements. Yet, despite all the challenges, the Native American societies remained resilient. They adapted, they innovated, they survived. They transformed the adversity into opportunity, the upheaval into rebirth. They proved their mettle as a people, their strength as a culture, their tenacity as a civilization. The post-classic stage was a testament to the resilience and adaptability of Native American societies. It was a period that saw them face immense challenges, yet emerge stronger and more unified. It was a time of transformation, of upheaval, but most importantly, a time of resilience and survival. The end of the post-classic stage marked the beginning of a new tumultuous chapter in Native American history. As the curtain fell on this stage, the stage was set for the next act. An act that would bring even greater challenges, but also the promise of new beginnings. The arrival of Europeans, a turning point in Native American history. In the late 15th century, the vast oceanic expanse that separated the old world from the new was bridged by a man daring enough to challenge the unknown, Christopher Columbus. With him, he carried the hopes and ambitions of a Europe eager for discovery, but also, unknowingly, the seeds of devastation for the indigenous societies of the New World. The Europeans came in waves, Spanish, English, French and Dutch, each with their own motives and methods. Some sought gold and wealth, others new lands to conquer, and some a chance to spread their religious beliefs. But whatever their intentions, their arrival marked the beginning of a profound and irrevocable change in the Native American way of life. The interactions between the Native Americans and Europeans were complex. filled with moments of cooperation, conflict, and misunderstanding. Trade flourished, bringing new goods and ideas to both sides. But these exchanges were not always peaceful. Disputes over land and resources often led to violent conflicts, forever staining the history of this interaction. But perhaps the most devastating impact of European arrival was not the result of any intentional malice. It was the invisible enemy the Europeans brought with them. Diseases, smallpox, measles, influenza. Diseases to which the Europeans had built immunity over centuries wreaked havoc amongst the Native American populations who had no such protection. The death toll is estimated to be in the millions, a catastrophe that decimated Native American societies and disrupted their way of life. In the wake of this upheaval, the Native American world was forever transformed. Societies fell, cultures merged, and new ones arose. But amidst the chaos and change, the spirit of the Native American people endured. They adapted, they resisted, and they survived. The arrival of Europeans marked the end of thousands of years of Native American history as we know it. But it also heralded the beginning of a new era, one of resilience and survival, a testament to the enduring strength of the Native American people. So, how far back does Native American history go? This is the question we've been unraveling throughout our journey today. Allow me to recap. We started our exploration with the Paleolithic Period, a time when the first humans crossed the Bering Land Bridge from Siberia to North America. These pioneering souls, armed with stone tools, braved the harsh, icy conditions to pave a path for future generations. Then we delved into the Archaic Period, a time of transition where the nomadic lifestyle gave way to more settled communities. The Native Americans began to harness the power of the land, delving into agriculture and developing new tools for hunting and gathering. The Formative Stage followed, a period of growth and sophistication. The Native American societies blossomed, establishing trade networks, developing complex religious practices, and creating impressive works of art and architecture. Next, we turned the pages to the Classic Stage. This was the era of great empires and flourishing civilizations. The Maya, the Aztec, the Inca, and many others all left their indelible marks on the tapestry of history. Our journey then led us to the post-Classic Stage. Despite the collapse of the grand empires, Native American societies continued to thrive and innovate. New confederacies arose, and the cultural landscape continued to evolve. Finally, we reached a pivotal moment in history, the arrival of the Europeans. This event marked a period of immense change and challenge for the Native Americans. Yet, despite the trials they faced, they persevered, adapted, and continued to shape their destinies. In summary, the story of Native American history is not merely a tale of dates and events. It's a rich tapestry, interwoven with stories of resilience, innovation, and adaptation. It's a story that stretches back thousands of years before the arrival of Columbus, a testament to the enduring spirit of a people who have made an indelible mark on our world. The story of Native American history is a tale of resilience, innovation, and adaptation, stretching back thousands of years before the arrival of Columbus.